I love your home already, and I haven't even seen it. Does that sound crazy? It's not. When we improve our surroundings, we simultaneously empower ourselves, which means every inch of space within your reach right now is an opportunity to tell the story you want to be living. Tell me that's not its own kind of wonderful. I have spent the last 15 years consulting clients and their homes through the wisdom of feng shui, intentional design, and some crystal clear communication. And you know what happens when you bring those three together? Life-changing magic. Your home is already in a conversation with you, so why not learn how to merge that awareness with some simple, straightforward, and smart action to co-create the life you want? I'm Amanda Gibby Peters, and I am here to help you learn how. Welcome to House Therapy. Your space is an opportunity to evaluate what you want circulating in your life, and that begins by simplifying the path to you, and that path can very easily begin at home. So today, I am sharing a few pre-New Year tips so you can leverage some momentum and step into 2023 a little bit lighter and hopefully a little more deeply replenished. Now, listen, I'm using the New Year as our moment. However, this can happen for New Year. It can be the template you use before the Lunar New Year. It can be employed before a new moon, a full moon, or even just because a Monday is around the corner, which means if you love the build up to January 1st, I've got you covered. But please don't feel like you've missed the moment if you're out of town or you get sick or you're just not in the mood. Make this work for you. And on that note, let's jump into it. So any time before New Year's Day, I want you to clean your entire house. And if you don't have time to conquer it all, go for the 3 power spots. Your front door, this is the space that sets the tone for the year. The bedroom, because this is the backbone for all the types of love in your life. And your kitchen, because I'm guessing you want the year to ring cha-ching. Now, if that's still too much to do and you just don't have enough time, focus on the kitchen as it most represents health, wealth, and prosperity. However, I'm recording this well enough in advance that you should have plenty of time to clean, so don't put it off just because you don't want to do it. And whatever leap you do take, do not wait until January 1st to do this, because cleaning on that first day of the year is believed to sweep away all the collective fortune and luck that has headed your way. Next, get the laundry done, the dry cleaning off, and your sheets, your linens, your bedding all washed, because we want to be pressed to impress in the new year. And while you're out running errands, wash your car, because this is also an extension of you, and its energetic state needs to be buzzing, fresh and fabulous, just like you. Sweep the porch, vacuum the floors. This is going with that out with the old and with the new. And you'll probably be looking so good 2023 won't want to take her eyes off you. Finally, stock the coffers, refill your reserves. Think pantry, fridge, bird feeder, food canisters, empty vases, candle holders, anything that suggests containment. Because remember, wealth begins with the consciousness of abundance. So now's a good time for your house to feel happy and full. Now, does all of this need to be done on the same day? Nope. A little here, a little there, and any time before the strike of midnight works. Now, let's set our sights on New Year's Eve. So I want you to empty the trashes, because no one wants any of 2022's leftovers. Am I right? Treat your wallet to the green stuff. So my first mentor, Ellen Whitehurst, always told me $27 bills and 49 coins makes money magic happen. That was circa 2008, and I don't much carry change around anymore, so I like the boldness of a $100 bill. Sometimes people suggest 3 $100 bills. However, the main objective here is to just have some cash in your wallet before the new year. So my recommendation, go for what feels like a little more than usual moolah for you. Also, buy 9 oranges and keep them out on the table for your pleasure and consumption. Oranges, as you know, represent fortune, luck, and prosperity, the good life trinity. So I like to keep a bowl out on our kitchen table, but I've also kept them near the entry or anywhere where they just sort of dazzle the eye. And listen, you can eat them. They are not there to be staged. They are meant to be enjoyed. Welcome some new growth into your space with flowers or a plant, and that woo will really have the year beaming ear to ear for you. Move 27 things in your house and shake it up by making at least one big change to kickstart the party. So my suggestion is always do something unexpected to spark energy, and we're going to round back to this one in a minute. Eat something scrummy, as Mary Berry would say, for dinner on New Year's Eve. So traditionally, this meal is believed to be the most important one of the year. So consider it a nudge to light the candles, use the freshest food available, adorn your table with gorgeous napkins and plates, and most importantly, lavish love into your meal prep. Okay, you ready for a pun? I want you to get ready. Red is a customary part of the New Year festivities and celebrations because it's the color associated with good fortune, prosperity, and happiness. So if possible, punctuate your space with red blossoms and ribbons. Red flowers symbolize wealth, and they're believed to herald a prosperous year. And if you really want to glam it up, you could grab a few red ribbons and tie them to your tree branches inside or out. Now, as the clock tick-tocks midnight, let the first words you say be irrefutably positive. So you could go totally safe and generic with health, happiness, and prosperity because, well, that pretty well sums up all the ingredients for a minxy good year, right? But it can be anything that just feels good and hopeful and delicious to you. You might also think about gifting your heart out. And what I mean is there is a customary practice to give loved ones and family members a red envelope. The red envelope represents good luck. And in that envelope is usually money, which is a wish for prosperity. So they hand these out after someone has wished you a happy new year. Now, you might not want to be handing out money to your friends, but you could put in a note, a wish for them for the new year, something like that. So if this resonates, I definitely encourage it. You can burst into the new year with a few red firecrackers or fireworks. So the idea here is that firecrackers chase out any unwanted or lingering energy from the past year. So you're basically going to light them up, 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 and with a pop or two, they're going to send any unwanted energy on its way and clear room for some good luck to take its space. Now, if you can't light up, bang on some pots or pans, shake a rattle, even clap. Just give a little noise to clear the lingering energy and make sure that it has plenty of reason to be on its way. All right, the big moment is finally here. It's New Year's Day. So no complaining, no crying or whining or swearing or losing your temper either. And I'm going to tell you, I find this a lot easier if I'm off media and devices for the day. So try this instead. Be deliberate. Decide the day's going to be great, and then do your best to make that the fourth course of as many days as possible in 2023. Progress, not perfection. You've swept away the past, so you don't want to bring it up today, okay? Linger instead on your dreams, your ambitions, your intentions for the next 52 brand new weeks of your life. And while you're soaking up all the essence of your potential, you could probably enjoy one of those oranges in your bowl. Wear something new, splurge on a meal, treat yourself to a night out. Just do something fabulous because it sets a really high note for the brand new year. And well, it's nice to do something for you just because. Okay, so let's round back to that suggestion of doing something unexpected. So Lillian Tu, who I often refer to as a grand dame of feng shui, she encourages her clients to start the new year with a new lucky object. So she believes it's got to be noticeable. It needs to affect the chi in the room. And it should be accompanied by releasing something else. So for her, this is actually an item, something that you're going to put in your space, something on the wall, something on the console, on the coffee table, maybe even a piece of furniture, but it's something that palpably changes the room, okay? And she believes that this not only infuses your home with dynamic energy, it is just a really fantastic ritual for rejuvenating your space annually. So interestingly enough, I also read about this same concept, or at least I think it's similar enough, in the book Deep Work by Cal Newport. So he calls it the power of a grand gesture. So I'm going to quote him here. The grand gesture concept is simple. By leveraging a radical change to your normal environment, coupled perhaps with a significant investment of effort or money, all dedicated towards supporting a deep work task, you increase the perceived importance of the task. This boost in importance reduces your mind's instinct to procrastinate and delivers an injection of motivation and energy. Sometimes to go deep, you must first go big. I really love that. And also, interestingly enough, is I had something that I was calling my as if statement when I was giving out New Year's suggestions. I was doing this for several years, and it really matches up with these two ideas. So the as if statement is this, like, what would I do differently? What would change around me if I had accomplished one of the goals I have set? And then the idea is to find something that represents this goal or this accomplishment as if it's already happened. So in years past, my as if, my lucky object, my grand gesture has included buying a really fabulous chandelier for our entryway, and it was a nod to letting my light shine. I created a vision board for my book and then hired the book designer before I'd even started working on it. And I had a custom wood desk built that was a little bit bigger than I was used to because I wanted to grow in to that space. So here's my question for you. What's your as if statement going to be? And you've got a little time to think about it. So you now have your New Year prep. And listen, please, please, please tag me on the socials at Amanda Gibby Peters if you share any of your New Year prep, your New Year's celebration, because I want to ooh and ah and remind you that this new year is going to totally be you. And just like that, it's another episode wrap. A million thanks for being here and listening today. And if you're not quite ready for this conversation to end, come find me on the gram. I'm at Amanda Gibby Peters, or grab a copy of my book, Simple Shui for Every Day, available at Amazon and Bookshop and anywhere you get your books. And if you want to work with me, check out simpleshui.com for all the ways we can make that happen. Cheers to a marvelous week, sweets, and I hope to see you back here in a week. Until then, give that house of yours some big love for me.